Having good brake fluid is crucial to the safety of any motorcycle or dirt bike. While this video is geared specifically for the Honda CRF250L, the procedure is going to be very similar for all motorcycles and dirt bikes with hydraulic disc brakes. Things you're going to need to get started are some DOT3 brake fluid, a ratchet with a 10mm socket, an 8mm wrench, a Phillips head screwdriver, a transfer pump, and some paper towels. You can find all these products at your local auto parts store, and I'll also throw some links in the description below. We're going to get started on the rear brakes by removing the 10mm bolt holding the reservoir for the rear brakes. After that, there are two Phillips head screws holding the cover on the reservoir. Take those off, remove the cover, then remove the set plate and diaphragm. Use the transfer pump to pump out all the fluid from the reservoir. Then add fresh fluid until the reservoir is completely full. Moving around to the rear caliper, first remove the dust cover, place the 8mm wrench on the closed end, then add the hose from the transfer pump onto the bleeder valve with the other end going into a catch pan or bucket. Pay special attention to this next section as it's vital to do these steps in the correct order. First, place pressure on the brake lever, then crack the bleeder valve open. After the brake pedal is fully depressed, close off the bleeder valve, then reset the brake lever. As you're doing this, also keep an eye on the brake fluid reservoir. You don't want the brake fluid reservoir to be completely empty and introduce air into the system. So keep doing the procedure of apply pressure, open the valve, close the valve, release pressure until the color of the fluid changes to that of the new fluid. Once you've completely flushed the system, go ahead and top off the fluid reservoir to the full level, replace the diaphragm and set plate, then add the cover and screw the Phillips head screws back in place. Reinstall a 10mm bolt into the reservoir, wipe down any fluid you may have spilled, and you're done with the rear brakes. The procedure is going to be virtually identical for the front brakes. First, make sure that the bike and handlebars are positioned so that the reservoir is level with the ground. Then clean off the top cover and remove the two Phillips head screws, followed by the reservoir cover, the set plate, and the diaphragm. Use the transfer pump to remove all of the old brake fluid out of the reservoir. Pour in the new brake fluid until the reservoir is completely full. Remove the dust cover from the bleeder valve and place the 8mm wrench onto the bleeder valve, followed by the tubing from the transfer pump. Follow the same procedure for bleeding the old fluid by applying pressure to the front brake lever, opening the bleeder valve, closing the bleeder valve, then resetting the front brake lever. Also periodically checking on the level of the fluid in the reservoir, making sure that you don't introduce any air bubbles by completely running out of fluid. Once you've finished flushing the system, remove the hose, clean up any brake fluid that may have spilled, remove the wrench, then replace the dust cap. Make sure the reservoir level is now up to the top of the sight glass within normal operating range. Replace the set plate and diaphragm, followed by the reservoir cap and the two Phillips screws. Clean up any fluid that may have spilled, and you're done. Honda recommends to do this every 2 years or 12,000 miles, whichever comes first. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please show your support for the channel by hitting that subscribe button down below. Also, leave any comments or questions you have down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can.